Welcome back to the Fountain Metalworks YouTube channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about setting up the reflection pool water feature once it arrives. Once your water feature arrives and you've had a chance to uncrate it, you're going to have two options. If you have selected to have your utilities out the side of the basin, your hookup is relatively simple. But if you've chosen a vault, that's located inside the basin, and I'm going to show you how to access that and then put everything back together again and get your fountain operating. Start by removing the LED ring lights. Then slide the tray forward so that you can get your hands between the tray and the reflection pool and lift the tray and slide it towards you and away from the vault. Just rest it on the edge of the reflection pool. Once you've removed the tray, this is what you're going to be looking at. Your plumbing for your fountain, the pump, the float valve, and the lid for your vault. You'll want to remove this lid. Now inside, you'll have the opportunity to connect to your water supply. You have a 1/4-inch compression fitting here, or we'll include a hose adapter so you can connect directly to a hose fitting. You're also going to have a standard 120 volt plug necessary to operate the lights, and it'll be the same thing for your pump. So now's a good time to mention, before you plug in the pump, that you are powered down. Shut the breaker off, or if you have a switch connected to it, make sure that's off. Make all your connections inside the vault, your LED, your pump, while it is off. If you were to plug it in, it will operate, and you don't want to run that pump dry. So plug yourself into a power down system, then you can close the vault up, fill up the basin, and then you can power back up. Once these two are connected into your electrical box and your water supply is connected, make sure that everything is secured inside, and you can replace the lid on top of your vault. Now, go ahead and fill your basin with water. With this type of pump, you want your water level to come just above the PVC plumbing, but not so much that it goes past the underside of this float. It may be necessary to adjust the float once you have your water filled. Let's go ahead and fill this with water now. As the basin is filling with water, this is also a good time to test the float to make sure that that float valve is working properly. Just lift up the float and the water should stop. Release it and it'll start again. With the basin full of water, now it's time to put the plumbing, the tray, and the LED lights back into place. Before the reflection pool water feature leaves our shop, we make the adjustments to the pump so that the bubblers are about 4 to 5 inches tall. Now, in the event that you'd like them to go taller or try to bring them down slightly, you would do that by adjusting the pump and the blue dial that's located on the end of that pump. Adjusting the blue dial on the pump all the way to the left will decrease the water pressure, and moving it all the way back to the right will increase the water pressure. You want to take the plumbing and you want to feed the bubbler tubes up through the tray holes. Try to position them so that they wedge themselves in the holes. And then you're going to move the tray back into place. Once the tray is in place, take your outside PVC bubblers and lift, and then place them back so they're straight up and down. Now, place your LED lights over the PVC bubbler tubes. You're now ready to test the water feature. When handling the PVC, you're going to notice a small insert. That actually creates the bubbler effect. Just make sure it sits right below the surface of the PVC, and then replace your LEDs as you would normally. Now, once you turn the water feature on, you have to give it a moment for the tray to fill up, and it'll start to cover the LED lights, and then the water will overflow the tray. Now, if you need to adjust your bubblers, you'll have to repeat that entire process that we just walked through. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful, and if you have any questions, put those down in the comments and we'll make sure to go ahead and answer those as quickly as possible. If you need something a little bit more urgent, don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. We'll see you in the next video.